Hey folks, so I'm back again to talk to you. Once again, we're being inundated by questions from members of the military, our clientele, and others that are pretty terrified about I'm sure you're seeing it in the news, that um, Trump's desire to utilize the military with his MAGA-infused worldview includes creating something called a warrior panel, where I guess retired and former senior officers, generals, and admirals are going to review all the current generals and admirals out there to determine whether or not they are too woke to continue in the military. By woke, of course, they mean anybody in the military who's a general or admiral who might realize that the four golden pieces of the calculus equation for success in the military does not equal straight white Christian and male. And so, what are we going to do? I mean, this includes clients of ours who are also generals and admirals. I can tell you something that in the military, much of how things get done occur from mid-level to senior level NCOs, as well as junior and mid-level officers, up to majors, lieutenant colonels, captains, or lieutenant commanders and commanders in the Navy or the Coast Guard. We have a tremendous number of clientele right in that level. So we're not going to be giving up at all. We're going to simply take action. And that's important if you remember the concept of that wonderful quote from Joan Baez, Bob Dylan's ex-girlfriend and close collaborator. And that is what Joan said, is that action is the antidote to despair. Please don't despair. We've been around, we've been doing this for the better part of a fifth of a century. We understand that Trump wants to use the military to go after his political enemies. He wants to use them for this mass deportation. He wants to get rid of all woke generals and admirals. He wants to set up these panels to try to do that. We also are quite well aware of the fact that he has now nominated somebody who appears to be a Christian supremacist, misogynist, and Islamophobic extremist. We are staying here and we're fighting. We're on the job. Make sure that you know that and take heart in that. Thank you and stay strong.